Welcome to another week of reflections. Last week we talked about our theme last week was Be Relevant. And I want to continue this week by saying to you that you matter. You matter. You matter. Everyone matters, actually. And why am I so sure and so confident that you matter and that you are important? Because in God's economy, you are someone of importance. I don't know how you look at yourself. I don't know what you think about yourself. I know for many of us, we have serious self-esteem issues. We think we are not good enough. We think we are not beautiful enough. We think we are not handsome enough. We think we are not educated enough. We think we think that we are not accepted by other people enough, and so forth and so on. But the truth of it is that everyone matters. Everyone. For God so loved the world, general, that he gave his only begotten Son, that who? An individual. Whosoever believes in him. So for God so loved the world, everyone, that he gave his only Son. So there's the love of God and his Son. He gave his Son because he loves. That whosoever believes. So if God so loved you, generally, the whole world, that he gave his very best, his own Son, that if you believe, doesn't that tell you that there must be something special about you? Doesn't that say right off to you that, wow, God loves me? And if God loves you, who else matters? Why do you think you are not handsome enough? You are not beautiful enough? You are not educated enough? You are not, I don't know, and so all the things that make you feel inadequate or make you have very low self-esteem. You matter. You matter. You are important. You are relevant. You may not look like it. You may not sound like it. You may not seem like it. But I know one thing about God is, I know he never makes a wasteful investment. If he gave Jesus, that's a huge investment. That is best. His very best he gave to you. You cannot be worthless. You cannot be worthless. God will not invest in anything that is worthless. There must be something of value in you that will make God give up the best. Give his best up for you. And who knows us better than the Lord anyway? Who else knows us better than him? He sees you in your secret place. He sees you in the dark when no one sees you. He sees you when you are all by yourself and no one has access to you. He sees deep into the secret recesses of your soul, and he's saying to you that I see you, I know you inside out, and I'm saying to you that you matter. Matter enough to him that he was ready to give his only begotten Son up for you. I mean, if I were you, I would be up and dancing by now. If I were you, I would cast away that heavy feeling of I'm not relevant, I'm not important, I'm not good enough. Because believe me, those kind of thoughts, low self-esteem is a huge burden. And if God is saying that I highly esteem you, I mean, you would not give your best gift, your most treasured gift to somebody that you don't give a hoot about, or somebody you think is full of nonsense. You don't throw your best to the dogs. You matter. I want you to tell yourself, I matter. In fact, you matter a great deal. I want you to say to yourself again, I matter a great deal. Because God so loved, he gave his very best for you. And as I said, he does not waste his resources. He will not invest in something of no value. And he knows you. So he knows that you are valuable because he made you, he created you. And after having done all of that, and knowing exactly who you are and what you are and where you are and what you are doing, he still went ahead and he still gave more, saying that I want to invest in this one. I think this one will yield me a good return. I believe that I will have a good return on investment in this one. Don't miss the rest of the week, because I'm going to show you some examples of people who you would have thought were of no importance. Maybe you would even be able to associate with one of them and see how much they actually mattered in the economy of God, and how God used them in their society, in their community. So you are not useless. You matter. Everyone was made by God to matter. I'll tell you how you can make yourself matter, because God made you to be somebody of relevance. Again, good news to you today. At least for the rest of the day, you can go your happy way saying, I matter. I really do matter. It's Funmi Obilano on Reflections.